On top of those were black boots, stopped just short of her knees. Above those were simple white shorts, cut off so they ended merely centimeters below where her pink slit would be. She was wearing a tight shirt that showed her stomach and the majority of her breasts. In said shirt, her breasts looked far too large to come close to being natural, and they must be breaking many rules of nature by staying up. Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. How about we go upstairs and we can take a nap in my bed? It's a lot nicer than yours is, she said, smiling. As Ash walked over to the staircase that led up to his room, Mother suddenly walked in front of him and crossed her arms under her breasts, pushing them out even more with a slight frown on her face. Ash, you're not going anywhere with your clothes looking like that, she said sternly. Ash looked down at his clothes and saw that she was right. His clothes were fading and stained with sweat and dirt. As he looked back up, he noticed that most of the same could be said for his mom. Most of what she was wearing had flour all over it. You could tell that she hadn't changed clothes for a day or two. What about you, Mom? You could do 4 changes too, he said, laughing. She looked herself up and down, then just stood around to look at her behind the check.
Alright, what's her TR?
Okay, I guess you're right about that, Ash. Let's go upstairs and throw out clothes in the wash. Then we can go upstairs and see to that nap, she said with a smile. She grabbed her son by the hand and led him upstairs with a light skip to her step as Ash watched her ash cheeks jiggle up and down as she went up the stairs.
Bruh, nobody cares.
So weird.
Bruh, I care.
Oh, it's not close to over.
Going preacher, you going warden preacher?
I'm not gonna go warden because I can't think of a game that takes like long enough so that. Wait, actually, fall game. If you want to go warden and do fall game, then I can read.
Alright, yeah, speaking of that, yeah, we'll be doing fall game. So, when I'm so doors can have all reds, bomb rush to play
Oh,
for
it says box game.
Box game, what?
Yeah, that takes pretty long.
Alright, well, when I open so doors, can I have all reds, bomb rush to my warden marker, and it reads when you're in it, and it repeats.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Alright, when you're not giving orders, I'm gonna read this.
Okay.
Somebody asked for a repeat. He said bomb rush to his woodmarkers.
Yeah, what he said. Okay, please continue bomb rushing to my wood markers. Next one is across the hallway. That's a here marker, sorry.
I'm gonna start when he starts box game.
Alright, please bomb rush into the the red side of box game. Or press his buttons only from now on. Scout.
You're spelling verse wrong.
We'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Platinum, you know what to do.
Alright, budget cuts and shoe. Since you guys actually want to listen to the fan fiction, I recommend you guys try to stay alive as long as possible.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get myself into a quiet area on the map so that I don't have to listen to ambient noises.
Just for 5 seconds.
Delia led her son into her room and crossed to the other side of the room, closing the curtains. The only light left in the room was from the dull glow that emanated from the not quite opaque curtains. Well, let's see about slipping into something more comfortable then, Delia said with a smile as she sat down on the bed and began to unzip her boots. Oh my god, Ash thought Jim.
Stop it, no, stop.
Watching his mother, his mouth slightly open in amazement as he watched his mother undressing herself, sliding off her shorts off of herself, showing a thong which Ash could slightly see into, sinking. He realized that he was just standing there, so he quickly stripped off his shirt and pants, and realized that he had nothing to change into. Hey Mom, what should I change into? I don't think I have any clothes here that still fit me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I guess you can just take off your boxers there and sleep like that. Wouldn't that be weird, Mom? Ash asked her, hoping that she would reassure him that it would be okay. Not really. I've seen you naked plenty of time. If it makes you feel any better, I'll sleep naked too, Ash.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks, Doc.
I guess it's fine then, he said, taking off his pants, turning away from her to hide a swelling boner and a huge smile.
Thanks.
Delia reached around her back and unhooked her bra and took it off, showing her full, complete breasts to Ash. And it was all that he could do not to stare at them. In an effort to hide a swelling member, he climbed into the bed, covering him. covering himself with the blankets. She climbed into bed after thigh-high stockings. She rested her head on the pillow across from Ash and looked into his eyes with a faint smile. I've missed this, Ash. You and me, just snuggling in bed together. Well, Mom, we're not exactly snuggling right now. We're just in bed together, Ash said, inching closer to his mother. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to fix that, he said with a sly smile. She scooted closer to her son so her breasts were pressed up again. He brought one of her legs around so it went over his body, slightly on top. Ash couldn't focus on anything. The fact that her mere inches of cock. Oh, I wish we could be even closer, Delia said, softly patting her son's chest. Well, I know a way we can be, Ash said. Reaching down, he grabbed his mother's ass cheeks, picked her up slightly, moving her so that she now lied on top of him, straddling his chest with his pursy lips, pressing his cock down onto his chest. Her head rested gently on his chest, her lips mere inches from his own, her eyes closed, giving him time to look at her without any interference. Nothing could be more perfect than her, he thought to himself as he stared at her. She was now asleep, and her body spread warmth throughout his body. He noticed a strand of hair had fallen down onto her face, and he gently brushed it away, leaving his hand on her cheek. He brought his other hand back down and rested gently on her ass cheek, and carefully pulled her even closer to him. The tip of his cock was now pushing against the entrance to her tight pussy, but he put no force into putting it onto her yet. He leaned his head forward and pulled his mother's face in and gently pressed his lips against hers, caressing her cheek with the hand on her face. Unconsciously, she responded to him, slightly kissing back, inching closer and closer to him, crawling along his chest. As she rose, his cock was no longer pressed against his body and was right in the pussy. She came back down and found a large resistance that blocked her. She opened her eyes for the first time and twisted around to see what was blocking her, and saw that his cock was firmly pressing into her. Twisting back around, she looked her son in the eyes and gave him a small, sly smile before she slammed her hips down, her pussy lips engulfing his. They both closed their eyes and moaned